I was just drugged. I was just overdosed, and I was just laying there dead. Couldn't move my limbs. Couldn't move, talk, anything. I'm dead.
Hmm.
To knowing that, hey, I walked around the club. I sat
You
here,
did so
reevaluated my
much.
body. I sat here, had a whole conversation with this being, this source. And you're telling me it was only 20 seconds in human life, though. It just
That's
gave you
like
the sense
surreal.
that, yeah, it just gives you the sense that, okay, time really is an illusion,
Does it
and
make you get like
time.
the feeling of being in like the Matrix kind of thing? Does like that? I mean, because that's what it sounds like. Like this has to be the Matrix.
So, yes, in a sense, because after that happened, like I said, everyone said that I was there for about 20 to 30 seconds. After those 20, 30 seconds, I just popped up like nothing happened. And everybody was shook because they was like, we felt you, like you had no pulse or nothing. So they didn't give me CPR. The ambulance wasn't called. And like I said, my body was completely limp. Even if I was just extremely high, you're telling me I only got extremely high for 20 seconds and then came back to my conscious and just was
Which
able to
makes
move,
no
talk as if
sense.
nothing happened. Exactly. I got up as if I was completely sober. Nothing was wrong with me. In my right state of mind, I went to the back, got dressed, got my keys, got in my car, and drove home.
It's almost like you had a reset. Like whatever. Like yo, that
Yeah.
is
They said I
like
just got up like I was a zombie as if it was nothing. Like,
I don't know. See, the whole thing when you said that it asks if you wanted to, if you wanted to end your contract. I was like, contract? First of all, I don't know. I feel like some part of us, no matter what we do, we kind of like come into agreements with things. Like I have to agree to be in a relationship. I have to agree to, proceed with something. So when I heard that, I was like, contract. I do feel like, when people are talk about with Jesus Christ, you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior, you have to accept it. That's almost like saying I have a contract with God. I accept to follow God. I accept to follow, pick up the cross and follow Him. So when I heard the contract part, and when you said exit point, I was like, it sounded like if someone was a non-believer of things, because we have people who just do not believe in the spiritual world. They don't believe in different realms. They don't believe in, out of body experiences. So for you telling them that story, they'll be like, that's just for views. But for a person like myself, I don't know about the chat, but for a person like myself, I've seen things as a child that I could have never known, conversations and things that are happening in another country that I would never known. So to me, when I hear that story, it instantly, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's no explanation. You just, So when I heard you say certain things in your story, I was like, she's speaking from experiencing this. This is not somebody who heard a story and was like, oh, let me
right.
just go on TikTok and get views. You experienced this and you believe what you experienced, which is why I wanted you on the show. And it's intriguing, like to think if you could just imagine that we would have contracts, we would agree to come into this life to do certain things and then having to go to a different realm or having a spiritual experience that most people have never had. It's
Hmm.
wow. It's like, how do you not believe it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you know. That's the only way you can explain the things that you can't explain. If you know, you
And
know.
it's like one of those things where it's like because like being in that plane and talking to that source, like I said, it felt like home, and we're having a conversation. It's one of those things like you ever been going somewhere and something told you, hey, don't go that way.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I don't know, something's telling me not to go that way. I don't know how I know not to go that way, but it's
You
telling me not to
just
go
know
that way.
not to go that way. I do
It
have a
is
question.
That's because your body is telling you from that other plane, like, hey,
I
I'm
did
looking
this
out for
already.
myself down there. Yeah,
I've
so
already
don't do
did
that.
this.
It's gonna end bad.
I
Yes.
do have a question from DJ in the chat. I'm not sure if you can see the questions. DJ says, "Did you try to make?" Hold on, that was not the you. You had two questions, sir. Don't be tricking me. You know I ain't got my glasses on now. Don't make me put my glasses on. The first question DJ has is, from that experience, did you start moving differently? That was his first question.
Um, yeah, so I would say for like the first couple weeks, I was still trying to process everything. I I couldn't, like,